Hello guys, welcome to iTutor Academy. In today's session, we will start with Unit 13 of MMPC-003, that is Sources of Global Financing. So let's begin with the objectives of this chapter. First of all, identify the various sources of global financing that a country can opt for. Define foreign direct investment, that is FDI, and foreign portfolio investment, that is FPI. Explain how international money markets function and analyze the trends in India's global source of financing. Structure of these units are: there is an introduction and a foreign direct investment FDI, foreign portfolio investment FPI, and external commercial borrowing ECB, and international money market, foreign aid, trade financing, American depository receipts ADRs, and global depository receipts GDRs, and trends in India's global sources of financing. Summary is there, keywords are there, and self-assessment questions also there in this unit. So let's begin with the introduction part. International trade has now become an integral factor to determine a country's economic growth prospect. However, trading across national borders does involve costs which are to be incurred by the domestic exporters or importers, such as cost associated with the shipment of merchandise, import payments, cost associated with selling goods to authorized third parties of sale, etc. A country with a financial robustness can be able to incur all its expenses related to foreign trade. However, in due course of time and with the strengthening of cross-border relations among trading partners, various sources of trade financing have come up which may ensure complete safety to both the importers and exporters of a country. The most important among them being the strengthening of global financial market operations. This unit will make you familiar with various sources of global financing that a country can opt for while engaging in cross-border trading. Countries are involved in cross-border transaction give flow of goods, services, and capital. This requires dealing in a number of currencies. Further, the financing of transaction through various means also assumes a lot of importance. Transaction may be settled in advance or at a later date. This requires a well-functioning global financial system. Countries may be capital surplus or deficit. The movement of capital across countries follows certain rules. So in this unit, we are going to look at some of the popular means of global financing. Next is foreign direct investment, that is FDI. FDI can be defined as an investment made by an individual or a firm of one country into the business interest of another country. In general, FDI occurs when an investor sets up business operation or purchases asset in a foreign company. If an American multinational company, for example, intended to set up its operation in India or New Zealand, either by partnering with a local firm or by opening up its own branch, it is considered as an FDI. FDI is actively operational in open economic that are capable of offering a trained labor force and remarkable economic growth prospects for an investor to invest. And type of FDI: horizontal FDI and vertical FDI, and conglomerate FDI are there. Horizontal FDI refers to the investor establishing a business operation in a foreign country similar to that operating in the home country. And vertical it refers to setting up of different business related to activities from the investor's main business in the foreign land. And conglomerate FDI, a type of FDI in which company wishes to make an investment in a business in a foreign country which is not related to its current business in the domestic country. Such an investment by an investor doesn't involve any prior experience. They usually opt for joint venture in a business already operating in that foreign country. Okay, so that's about FDI. And the next one is foreign portfolio investment, that is FPI. Foreign portfolio investment (FPI) refers to investments by residents of one country in a foreign country's securities, which include shares, bonds, that is government or corporate, convertible securities, infrastructure securities, etc. Those investing in these securities are termed as foreign portfolio investors. FPI is one of the major component of the capital account for a country and is reflected in the balance of payment. It consists of passive ownership, unlike FDI, where investors do not have any control over ventures or direct ownership of property or stake in a company. FPI is mainly encouraged by the differences in equity price scenario, bond yield prospect of growth, rate of interest, dividend, and rate of return on capital in the foreign country's financial asset. And the next one is external commercial borrowings, that is ECBS. ECBS can usually defined as commercial loan, that is debt based funding arrangement between the business and financial institutions such as bank to finance major capital expenditure or operational cost of a company, which can be in the form of bank loans, securities, instruments such as floating or fixed rate bonds, partially optionally or non-convertible preference shares, buyers credit or suppliers credit availed from the non-resident lenders with the maximum average maturity uh, period of 3 years. And following are the main advantage of ECBS. These are ECBS are allowed by Government of India and as a source of financing existing as well as new investment project at a much cheaper rate. And ECBS are mainly engaged in the infrastructural areas such as telecom, railway, power, urban infrastructure as well as small and medium enterprises. And ECBS can be assessed both under automatic and approval route. ECBS have other advantages such as diversification of the investors based and providing international recognition to the companies. ECBS have some disadvantages too. To mention among them, ECBS tended to increase a country's external debt and as a result increase the borrower's foreign exchange rate risk. Such a foreign currency fluctuation may lead to a loss which may succeed the savings in interest cost. And next is international money market. The international trade and foreign direct investment have by far witnessed a large significance across the globe when it comes to expanding its base for trading goods and services across national borders as a source of global financing. The purpose of international money market hereby comes into action, which makes this financing much easier through facilitation of borrowing of foreign currencies for financing its imports or debts. The international money market usually comprises of the following: the euro currency market, euro bond market are there, and next is euro notes and euro commercial papers, etc. NIFs usually include various contract features offered by multiple pricing components, which include a market based rate of interest and quite a few more fees known as participation, facility and underwriting fees. Other fees that are charged annually or based on full size of the NIF. And following the difference between the US and Euro CP. The maturity period of Euro CP on an average is twice as long as that of as US CP, and Euro CP is significantly traded in the secondary market, whereas the US CP is traded by its actual investors. And central and commercial bank as well as corporation are also an essential part of the investors based in case of Euro CP, whereas US CP holders are mainly confined to a money market funds. So this is about today's session, and next subsession of unit 13 we will discuss on next video onwards. If you have any doubt, you can contact our contact number or you can comment it on our comment box also. And if more videos of MBA series, you can do like, share our channel, subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.
i-tutor ES presents Ignou MBA, complete syllabus coverage classes and individual semester base, subject coverage program for MBA students online and flexible sessions. For more details, contact 62382 17885.